What's good, family? Welcome back. We're going to get into another collective reading for today. Today's collective reading, we're going to get into a download. Today's download, I want to get into what could be holding you back spiritually. Okay? What could be holding you back spiritually that's keeping you from going to your next level spiritually. Okay? So we're going to get into it. We're going to start off with 2 cards here, family. The first energy you have here is Justice. 2 of Coins in reverse. So what could be holding you back spiritually? I feel like not having anybody to talk to. You know, some of you are on your spiritual journey. Some of you just had an awakening. Some of you been awake for a while and you just in the stage of nobody relates to me. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I see. This could be holding you back on your spiritual journey, not feeling like you can relate or understand anybody or even have friends or communication or conversation with anyone, because it ends up in a debate based on you telling your belief system. Okay? So this is what I see. Let's get into this Justice card. Let's get a little bit more clarification, family. Remember, these are collective readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Start with this Justice card. You have the 9 of Wands showing up here. So the 9 of Wands in reverse kind of symbolizes, I feel like some of you have let your wall down for the wrong people for too long. You let your wall down for the wrong people for too long, and all they do is discredit your spiritual journey. Okay? I feel like this is what's hindering your growth spiritually, because the outside voices make you compare or question yourself in your belief system. Let's get into the next energy, the 2 of Coins in reverse. The 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands symbolizes some form of stability. You got to get stable. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, on your spiritual journey, you're going to come head to head with people who just want to tell you what you believe is bullshit. You're going to encounter people who think you acting funny because you have to set up boundaries. But as long as your actions is something that's helping you stay stable and in the frequency that you want to be in, none of that shit even matters, okay? So let's get into it. Why this message is important to you at this time with this 9 of Wands. You got the sacral chakra. And you got It's Not an Emergency showing up here. I know you have the desire for people to understand you, but that's not an emergency. You got to understand yourself first before you put so much pressure on other people to understand you. Because one thing about being in your spiritual journey, you can look at someone and understand that they may not be on the level of understanding that you are at this moment, but you have grace for them, okay? So I feel like the things that are hindering you can be easily resolved with having grace for people who don't understand, because it's not your job to change their way of thinking, okay? You can put the information out there, but it's up to them to want to have that, keep that information. This could be some of you who are being tarot readers, astrologers, just on your spiritual path, okay? Playing with crystals now, just on your spiritual path. You can express to people what you're doing and how you feel towards your belief system, but it's not an emergency to get them to believe what you believe, and that could be hindering you. A lot of times on our spiritual journey, we want everyone around us to get on the frequency that we're on, but that's not their journey. So I feel like the sooner that you understand that, that'll create a less of a blockage on your spiritual path. Let's get into the next energy here. The 4 of Wands showing up here in reverse. Let's see why this message is important at this time. 2 cards out. Seek the truth, family. Continue to seek the truth, family. Stick with it, showing up here in reverse, okay? So this is what Spirit is saying. Sometimes you don't stick with things, especially when other people don't understand you. Your biggest thing is you want to be able to communicate with someone who understands you on this journey. But family, a real spiritual journey always comes with a hermit section, a hermit mode, where you go into your shell and you realize who you are. And when you come out of that shell, you don't look for outside validation, but outside validation is going to come to you, but it don't so much affect you because you already went in your shell and got that confidence for your own self, okay? So this is what I see for you at this time, family. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave someone some form of clarity. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me get a green heart if any of my messages resonates with you today. Thumbs up this video if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, family.